Up against them, it's Antonio Tarver, of multiple light heavyweight world champions, including the WBA, WBC, and IBF.
It'll be ding-ding from birth, but they're off.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a British, Commonwealth, and European cruiserweight champion from London, England, a cruiserweight champion of the world, Lawrence "The Sauce" Okolie. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That counter punch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. That jab won't score. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. Do you believe what we're seeing? They drop their guard, they get caught. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Okolie in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout.
Here we go for round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
He misses with that jab. That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just missed with that hook. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Terrific counter lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Okoli in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up. Just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
See someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's all offense all the time. Well done with that counter shot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That punch lands. Good counter punch. Nice counter. Fantastic punch. Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Okoli in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. The jab doesn't quite connect. The jab can't find a home. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They block the left there. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Throws the jab, but does not score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Okoli in that last round. From this moment... Here's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out. Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Okoli in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope...
Here we go in the 6th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're both trying for a knockout. Nobody home with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. Caught him. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in. There's the bell to start round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can...
Blow horn a second, Johnny. And this fight is over. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.